Hello, my name is Alyssa Hardy. I teach art at Bainbridge-Guilford, a small rural district about 30 minutes from here. We love our students. We're always looking for ways to make it work. I think we do a pretty good job. But having proper funding would absolutely help our students. In a rural district like ours, we naturally have more students from economically disadvantaged backgrounds who come in needing extra support. This has increased in the past several years, and we need more interventions to help close the widening gap that often separates them from their peers in wealthier districts. I'll briefly touch on 3 areas that would benefit from better funding. First is the physical space at our district. Our classroom spaces vary in quality, but increased funding would help us bring us all into the 21st century. We don't have actual walls between many of our elementary classrooms, just temporary walls that separate a large room into quadrants. So this severely limits both teaching and learning due to the noise levels, but also brings up major safety concerns. Our high school science labs have furniture that is rotted or falling apart but can't afford to be replaced. There are safety issues with securing equipment and chemicals, but those upgrades cost money. We request new equipment, but again and again they're bumped off the list behind other priorities, and we're told to ask again next year. Both elementary schools and our art and technology building at the high school lack air conditioning. This used to not be a big deal, but in the past few years it's gotten worse. Many classroom temperatures near 90 degrees this May and June, and we had no ability to cool them down. Students, especially the little ones, are regularly sent home sick during this time due to vomiting because of overheating, and I've been sent pictures of crayons that have literally melted in those buildings. Second is academic. We're losing vital academic support roles such as response to intervention, also called RTI. Over 25% of students at our elementary school qualify for Tier 2 or Tier 3 math intervention, and our data proves that the services work. Yet we had just one individual in this role, and the position was recently cut due to lack of funding. Another example is in our special education department. Our 11 special ed teachers do their best, but are spread very thin, making it difficult to provide the necessary amount of time for each student, since those students often need more involved supports and interventions than they used to. And with regard to mental health, we have an increase in students who require counseling and other mental health services, and there's not enough time in the day to provide those services. Students today are coming to us with more severe traumas than they used to, and families are dealing with complex issues like unstable housing and drug use. Staffing more counselors and social workers across the district would help us better serve our students. These are just a few ways that the current outdated foundation aid formula prevents our schools from reaching their full potential. By updating that formula, it would have an immediate positive impact on both teaching and learning. Students at Bainbridge-Guilford and across New York State deserve nothing less. Thank you.